Okay, so train on a journey between 3 points are recorded, A, B and C. Okay, we're told different information about these three locations. So distance between A and B is 1200 meters. Okay, so we write all this information down so you can visually see it. Distance between B to C is 2500 meters. As the train passes B, its speed is 26 meters per second. And it says then the train takes 60 seconds to travel from A to B. So 60 seconds, that journey there. Okay, so part A then says, find the speed of the train as it passes A, right? Well, as it passes A, that will be like its initial speed. So U will equal something. We don't know what that is. And when it gets to B, its final velocity there will be 26. So we can think of this part of the journey between A and B. So A would be its starting velocity, which we want to work out. When we get to B, then that'll be its final velocity of 26. And that takes a time of 60 seconds to travel between A and B, and a distance of 1200. So we can use, we could use S equals half U plus VT here, couldn't we? So we know S is 1200. We don't know U, but we know V is 26, and we know time is 60. And then half times 60 is 30. Okay, and it's up to you. Then you could times out the bracket, or you could take the 30 down. Okay, so we get 40 equals U plus 26. So that implies then U is 14 meters per second. Okay, that's part A. Part B then says determine the acceleration of the train. Well, now we know that the initial velocity is 14 and the final velocity is 26. And that takes a time of 60 seconds between A and B. We can get the acceleration. All I need is U, V, and T. So using V equals U plus AT. V is 26, U is 14, plus A times 60 over 60-second period. 26 take away 14 equals A times 60. 26 take away 14 is 12. So then it'd be 12 divided by 60 is equal to A. So we get 0.2 meters per second squared. Okay. And in part C then, calculate the speed of the train as it passes C, giving your answer correct to 1 decimal place. Well, if we think about B to C, the journey from B to C, well, we know its initial velocity is 26. If we go back to our diagram again, from B to C, the initial velocity is 26. So we want to find out its final speed, yeah? This speed here at C. So its initial velocity is 26 at B, considering the journey from B to C. So the start at B, 26. Of course, we know S is 2,500, distance all the way to C. We know the acceleration is 0.2. So we now just need to work out V. Okay. So using V squared equals U squared plus 2AS. V squared will be 26 squared plus 2 times 0.2 times the displacement, which is 2,500. Let's get my calculator. And we get 1676. So to get V then, of course, we're going to square root that. And we get 40.9 meters per second. Okay? Job done.